Pilates class that uses light hand weights. We also do quite a few standing exercises. So have your Pilates mat or extra plush yoga mat on the ground. Have a couple of light hand weights. I'm using 2.5 kilogram. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so start standing at the back of your mat with your feet in parallel position. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, lean to the right, left arm over. Inhale up, exhale, lean to the left. Let's go again. Inhale up, right arm down. Inhale up, left arm down. Good. And let's go for a twist here. Inhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Exhale up. Inhale, switch. Exhale up. One more each side. Make sure your knees are not locked here. Good. And up. Now exhale, hands to your side, tuck your chin, curve your spine down. Inhale, roll all the way up, arms up, look up to. Exhale, tuck, vertebra by vertebra, roll down. And all the way up. Two more. One more. Great. And now bring your hands down by your sides. We will inchworm out, so tuck your chin, curve your spine down, walk all the way out into your plank pose, and we'll warm up here for a moment, so hands under shoulders. Good. Keeping your hips steady, drop one knee down and then the other knee down, pressing through your heels to stretch the back of your ankles. We're also warming up the core here. Good. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower both knees down and then bring your elbows down where your shoulders were. Move your knees in slightly closer and draw some knee circles with one leg, 3 in each direction. After that 3, switch direction. And now we switch sides. Knee circles. And then switch direction. Great. Okay. So grab onto those weights and you'll come back to standing with your weights in your hands, however you want to do that. You might try for some mobility by bringing the weights into your hands, flexing your feet, roll over back onto your heels, and then with the weights, slowly roll up. All right, so let's start with a lunge. Right leg forward, left leg back. Bring your palms face up, and the motion I'll show you from the front is elbows extend and pull in towards your belly button. So we go knees down, arms out, knees up, arms in, down, out, and in. For 8. Working our balance here. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we go halfway down and we pulse the arms and the legs a little bit out and in. 10, 9. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Let your weights relax. Push back into your standing position. Wiggle your knees. Exhale, tuck your chin. Let the weights draw your spine into traction. Inhale, roll back up. Come to stand. Okay, other side, and it's a simple bicep curl. So left leg forward, right leg back. Palms face in. We're gonna bend our back knee and lift, bend, and lift. For 8 and 7. Try to look forward here. Okay, And now hold at the bottom, pulse arms and legs, arms and legs. 10, 9, it's a burn. Whew. 2, 1, extend your arms, push that leg back, wiggle it out. Good, let's take a roll down, tuck your chin, allow the weights to draw your body down, and then come all the way up. Okay, final part here is a lateral raise. So elbows will be bent to 90 degrees, arms lift and lower as we lunge forward, come back, forward, and back. 12 and 11. The back knee does not have to touch the ground. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Yes, tuck your chin, roll on down, bring your weights to the side, and then walk yourself all the way to the front, and then lower your knees and take child's pose. Head in between your arms. Roll on up, roll onto your side. Prop yourself on your bottom elbow. Actually, let's go all the way down. Rest your head on your arm. Bring your legs forward into a 90-degree angle so your knees and your feet are lined up with the front edge of your mat. Make sure your knees are indeed lined up. Prop the weight on your thigh in any way that it will stay. From here we start with clamshell. Lift your top leg, lower, lift, and lower. Here's 8, 7, 6. Keep your side belly strong. Make sure your knees stay lined up. And now raise it up and pulse. Down, up, 8, 7. Good. Lower all the way down. And now we lift the entire leg like you're opening a door and closing. Knees and ankles lined up at the end. Here's 8 and 7. Here's 4, 3, 2, whoo. And now lift up, small circle. 8, 7, 6, 5. The burn is real. And then switch direction. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Amazing. Okay, quickly note which hip you're on because we're going to switch hips, but we're doing something else before that. So come on up, find a comfortable seat, and take a brief stretch into the hips you just worked. And now come through center. We're going to be seated here for a minute, so if you need to pause and put a pillow underneath you or just change the orientation of your legs, go ahead and do that. Then we grab on to these weights. So we start with our arms out to the side in a triangle shape, shoulder blades pulled down. We lift the arms in line with our shoulders and lower, lift, and lower. Ribs pull down. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2, and now hold up. Rotate your palms open, closed, open, closed. 8, 7, working rotators. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep your palms up. Tap your shoulders and extend. Elbows stay as high as your shoulders. Final 8. Try to keep your spine long too. Try not to start hunching over. 6, 5, 4, 3. Almost there. Woo. 2, 1. Slide the elbows down and release. Nice. Pull one arm across, stretch your shoulder, open and switch. And release. Good. Let's switch sides. So, we bring our knees and our feet in line with the front edge of our mat, checking to make sure that the joints are stacked. And then we prop the weight on our leg in any way that makes sense. Now lift your top leg and lower. Lift and lower. 8 and 7. Pull your side belly away from the ground. 4, 3, 2, full range 1. And now we raise that leg up and we're gonna pulse down, up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower both knees down, re-engage your core. Now lift the entire leg up and entire leg down. Try to keep your side belly pulling away from the ground. 8 and 7. Here's 4, 3. Here's 2 and 1. Hold up here. We draw a circle for 8 around the circumference of that hip socket. Ooh, switch directions. It's hot. 8, 7. Keeping your spine still. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Ugh, very nice. Set those weights down. Come on up. Cross one foot over the other. Once again, stretching the hips that we just worked. And come up. Okay, so now we're doing a squat variation with a tricep overhead extension. So your toes will be together, your knees will be apart. And then from here, you also might not be able to do this the full way if it bothers your knees. That's okay, just go as far as feels good. From here, your hands are directly over your crown. You'll drop your glutes as you tricep extend, dropping your elbows or your hands towards the back of your head, and then straighten the elbows. Bend elbows, straighten, drop, and press. Good. Keeping your ribs pulling down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now here at the top, pulse the triceps, high, low, 10, 9, whew. And now hands up, hold the arms overhead, drop your hips halfway down, pulse halfway down, halfway up, halfway down, halfway up, 10. 6, 5. Okay, just hold your hips halfway down, hold your arms halfway down. 5, 4, oh, lots of burning going on, many different muscles. Lift and release, nice. Set the weights down, bring your hands to the ground, and then flip your feet, raise your glutes up, take a downward dog pose, stretch the back of your legs. And now lower your knees to the ground. So find your tabletop position with your lower back and imprint, and then take the weight to your right hand with your palm facing backward. From here, lift your left leg and your right arm, lower knee and hand, lift, extend, and lower. Try not to let the lower back drop. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we'll pulse both the leg and arm down, up, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lower the right weight down, bring your left foot forward to replace your left hand. Take both weights into your right hand, left elbow stays on your left leg. Glide the right arm back to your hip in a row, release, back row, release, keeping elbow close to the body. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2. Hold it up and pulse. 10, 9, using the muscles along your spine. 3, 2, 1. Set both weights down. Lower your right hand down. Kick your right foot back. And then raise your left arm and your left leg in a modified side plank. Tap the ground, reach overhead. Lift straight up. Tap, reach, and lift. 8. Try to keep your spine mostly still. There can be a little bowing in it, but not too much. 3, 2, and 1. Keep that leg up, thread the needle, left arm under right side, and open, working balance, left under right, and open. 2 more, left leg stays in the air here. 1 more, and up. Good. Lower left hand, lower left foot, kick the legs back. Take that downward dog position, dropping heels toward the ground. Bring the knees to the ground, and we will switch sides. So the weight is in the left hand, the palm is face back. Imprint with your spine. Bring your left arm and your right leg up long. Lower them both down. Lift, extend, and lower. Squeeze your shoulder blades. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Try not to let your head droop to the ground. And now hold them both up and pulse them both. Down, up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the left hand down. Swing your right foot forward to replace your right hand. Grab both weights in the left hand. Right elbow on right thigh. Pull the weights to the left hip and down, left hip and down. For 8. Bring the weights to the outside of the hip. In a row. Good. Here's 4, 3. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Okay, we raise up and we pulse. 10, 9, ow. 3, 2, done. Set both weights down. Lower your left hand down. Open your right leg into a modified side plank, right arm to the sky. Tap the foot in, then reach the arm long. Lift them to start position. Tap, extend, and lift. 8 more. Like before, you can look to the ground if that feels better for your neck. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and now hold up at the top, thread the needle under your side body, lift open, under side body, lift open. 2 more, under side, and open. 1 more, under side, and open, and release. Bring both knees down. This time, come all the way to the top of your mat. Bring your feet up to the very top of your mat. Set your weights down next to your hips. Stretch your feet forward, flex them. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold over your legs, stretching the back of your legs and your spine. And now roll all the way up. Hands forward, slowly lower down. down, vertebra by vertebra, coming down to the ground. Once here, grab onto those weights, bend your knees, send your weights up over your chest, press your lower back to the ground, raise one leg at a time into tabletop, press your knees together. Now, separate the weights, tap the weights towards your temples in a tricep extension as your toes tap the ground, and then lift everything back up to tabletop, tap, and lift. Tricep extension plus a toe tap, getting into our abs. 6 more. 5. This is actually called a skull crusher, not a tricep extension. Elbows should stay over your shoulders. Good. Here's 2. Here's 1. Excellent. Now bring the weights together and then hold them, and you might need to kind of adjust here. Hold them by the dumbbells. From here, send your toes to the ground like before, but then send your weights over your head as low as they'll go, and up. Weights overhead, toes tap, and up. Now keep your rib cage down and keep your lower back down. You might not actually get the weights very far if you have the proper form. That's just fine. That's the right thing to do. 4. Ooh, you can hear my breath shaking. 3. Okay, bring the legs up. Now tuck your chin, reach the weights towards your toes, pulse higher, higher. 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your head, keep the weights over your chest, send your legs out, draw them into your chest, out, and in. Final 10. Lower back presses to the ground. 6, 5. Maybe even lifting that tailbone off. Keep it in control. 1 more. Send the legs out. Final part here. Flutter legs over each other. 10, 9. Great. 2, 1. Release knees to chest. Yes, good. Set the weights down by your sides. Set your feet down. Bring your arms out to the letter Y. Feet wide. Rock knees side to side. Little breather after that intense core series. Okay, so from here, set your feet down on the ground. Bring your weights over your chest, and we will bridge with a chest fly. So hips up, arms wide, and lower. Hips up, arms wide, and lower. Drag your heels into the ground, elbows softly bent here. Keep your knees over your ankles. All right, lift the hips, open the arms. We pulse both, glutes into arms, glutes into arms. 10, 9. They're reciprocal, so as the hips go down, the arms go up. Here's 3, 2, 1. Lift your hips high, hover your arms off the ground. Just hold for 5, 4. We can get a good workout with light weights. Good. Drop your hips, arms up. It's all about the pulse and the hold. Okay, so from here, lift your left leg into tabletop, elbows separate. It'll be a single leg bridge with a narrow chest press. So the elbows coming close to your hips, down, straight down. So we tap the glutes and lift, elbows up, elbows down, single leg. 8, 7, 6, 5. With your breath. And now leave your elbows on the ground, pulse those hips, down, up, the one hip. 10, 9, that's a burn. 6, 5, ow. 2, 1. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Come on down. Set your weights on the ground for a moment. Take a stretch. Grab your right thigh. Pull it towards your body. Pressing the left knee open. Set your right foot down and let's release. Left foot down. So this time it'll be a kind of standard chest press. Your elbows go out to the side in a 90-degree angle. Raise your right foot up, tabletop position. As the hips lift, the elbows drop. Back down and up. Lift and drop. And up. For 8. Pushing the left heel into the ground. Good. Here's 4. 3. Here's 2. And 1. Now come back up. Leave your elbows on the ground. Pulse the hips down, up for 10. 9. Whew. Good. No such thing as a favorite hip in this workout. 3, 2, 1. Drop your hips, drop your weights. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Reach through the thigh. Grab that left leg. Take your figure 4 stretch. Okay, we're coming back up for our final standing series. Hands around your calves, tuck your chin, rock and roll up, maybe crossing your legs and coming to stand, or meeting me here in whatever way you can. So we'll grab onto our light weights. We're gonna bring our heels in, toes out, and from here, we start with our hands together in the front of our chest. It's like we open the door, keeping elbows next to our body as we squat. Close the door. Open and close. Knees press out over the toes. Keeping your arms in a 90-degree angle. Good. Great. Here's 4, 3, 2. And now we hold at the bottom here. We're gonna pulse out and in, hips lower lift, for 10, 9. Whew. Great. 2, 1, hold the hips low, bring the weights up into a cactus pose, press the weights high, stand to pull, press high, stand to pull. Try to keep your spine straight up and down. And relax your grip on those weights a little bit. I was just really clutching mine. Good. Here's 2. Here's 1. Raise the arms up. Pulse those hips. Down, up. Final 10. 9. Press your knees backward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand. Yeah. Toe heel your feet in. Good. Bring the weights aside, and we will take a stretch here. So, cross your right foot behind your left foot. Push your hips to the right. Bring your right arm overhead for a hip and a side body stretch. Come through center, keep your feet this way, roll down, relax your head and neck. Slowly roll up. And now we switch sides, right over left, push your hips to the left, bring left arm overhead. Come Come on up, tuck your chin, curve your spine down. And now slowly roll up. Good. Separate your feet. Bring your right hand behind your head. Pull your elbow down, or maybe even interlace your fingers. Stretching into shoulders. And release and switch. Left hand, pull the elbow down, or grab for your fingers. Good. And release. Soften the knees. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to heart. Give yourself a bow. You have completed a Pilates workout that was pretty challenging with hand weights. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out the links below so you can find more information about my Patreon if you want more classes and more regular classes, because I post on YouTube quite randomly. See you later.